Okay, we're live on YouTube. I have Mr. Cervantes paperwork on this on my screen. Can I get Mr. Cervantes in front of the auxiliary court bench, please? Or not. Oh, here we go. Mr. Cervantes, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right. Are you muted? Let me guess.
They're coming to unmute him, Judge.
Okay. Try it again. Hold on. Let me get the thing unmuted. Okay, thank you. Let's do it again. Raise your right hand. Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Okay. Do you see the screen, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you need to click closer to see the screen, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you can see it. Is your name Mario Cervantes?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same Mario Cervantes who in this cause number 729-589, who's charged with the offense of evading arrest? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
This is a Class A misdemeanor. It's possible in your case that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $4,000. Do you understand what you are charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes, sir.
I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plead by Video that you have signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do it in open court. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, hold on. Let me sign this document.
Hey, where's Social Butterfly at?
Are you a citizen of this country, sir?
Yes, sir.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, and you have signed it, and your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
So then, to the offense of evading arrest, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
And you understand that on a plea no contest, the court can still find you guilty.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Besides a plea bargain, that's a lower gap for you. Has anyone promised you anything in order to get you to do this?
No, sir.
Are you doing this plea of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please recite it if there is?
The agreement's a $0 fine, court cost, 52 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and if it pleases the court, we ask you find the judgment satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Mr. Darling?
It is, Your Honor.
Do you agree to this, Mr. Cervantes?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then, Mr. Cervantes, the court having heard you plead no contest, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 52 days in the Bexar County Jail, give you credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent. The judgment is satisfied. If this is the only case holding you, sir, then you should be released sometime today. Okay?
Understood.
Good luck to you.
Thank
All
you.
right. Take care. Thank you, Mr. Darling. You may be excused.
All right.
Where are you at? The attic?
Mr. Cummings,
Yes, ma'am.
are we ready for a
Uh-oh. Yes, ma'am.
your client signed both sets of paperwork?
Yeah, she has. I got 2 sets of
Okay.
paperwork on my screen.
All right.
Terry, put Kermit 3.
Okay.
So then let me see. The theft as an enhanced case is an A, is it not?
Uh,
I believe
yeah,
it is.
Yes, Your Honor. I believe we have 2 or more on that one.
Okay, can I get Teresa Trevino in front of the screen,
Mr. Vino.
bench, please?
Yes,
Mr. Trevino, can you raise your right hand for me?
yes, sir.
Do you swear the testimony that you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir. It's the truth.
Okay. Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Do you see my screen?
Yes, sir. I see it.
Is your name Teresa Trevino?
Yes, sir. It is.
Are you the same Teresa Trevino who in this cause number 728-080, who in this cause number is charged with the offense of theft under $100 as an enhanced case?
Yes, sir. It's no contest.
Hold on, just listen to my question. Is that you that got that charge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is a Class B misdemeanor. And are you also the same Teresa Trevino who in cause number 731-295, who in that case is charged with criminal trespass of property? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
This also is a Class B misdemeanor. So you got two cases, and they're both Class B misdemeanors. In each
Judge.
case,
Real briefly, we're only gonna proceed on the theft, Judge.
I'm sorry, are you TICing the
Correct, the criminal trespass. Yes, Judge.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you. All right. So, Mr. Vina, on the theft case that you have, it's a Class B misdemeanor. It's possible in that case that you could be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to a maximum of 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you are charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes, sir. I understand.
I'm looking at a document on my screen that's entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you have signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We do not have to do it in open court. Is that right?
Yes, sir. It's correct.
I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights, and you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, sir. I did.
Did he explain it to you?
Yes, sir. He explained it to me.
And do you understand? Do you
Yes, I
understand?
understand. Yes, sir. I understand, Your Honor.
Okay, hold on 1 minute. Let me sign this document. Are you a citizen of this country?
Yes, sir. I am.
Looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You have signed it and your attorney signed it. And when you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor. I understand.
So then to the offense of theft under $100 as an enhanced case, how do you plead, ma'am? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
And do you understand that on a plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty?
Yes, sir. I understand.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea, ma'am?
No, sir. Nobody forced me.
Besides any kind of plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, besides that, anyone promised you anything in order to get you to do this?
No, Your Honor. Nobody promised anything.
Are you entering your plea of your own free will?
Yes.
Is there a plea bargain? Can I ask the state to please recite it if there is?
Their agreement's a $0 fine, court cost, 37 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent. The state will take into consideration cause number 731-295, and if this pleases the court, we ask you find the judgment satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain, Mr. Cummings?
Yes, sir, Your Honor, it is.
Do you agree to this, Mr. Veno?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Veno, the court having heard your plea of no contest, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 37 days in the Bexar County Jail. Give you credit for time served, the time and the money to run current, the judgment satisfied. Taken into consideration is cause number 731-295. That means that case will be dismissed and returned for your plea in this case. If this is the only case holding you, then you should be released sometime today, okay? Can't
Okay,
tell
Your
you
Honor.
exactly when, but it should be sometime today. Mr. Cummings, that other case, which I'm trashing since I'm not taking a plea on it, must have your voucher on it. So you're gonna have to submit another voucher. Terry, can you send him another voucher?
I sent him a plain voucher with both cases on there, Judge, listed, so he just needs to fill it out and send it in. So you can, just so
Okay.
the judge can sign, Mr.
All
Cummings.
right, so go, please do that so I can pay you, okay?
So, Your Honor, and thank you, Terry.
And you can be excused. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Okay,
you, Your
thank you so
Honor.
much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, ma'am. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's see, Ms. Kramer, are we ready on Devin Lee?
I am.
All right.
Let's see, let's find Mr. Lee on my screen. Okay, Mr. Lee, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I swear, yes, sir.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I am about to share my screen with you. Do you see the screen?
Yes, sir. I see the screen.
Okay, is your name Devon Lee?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same Devon Lee who in this cause number 731-991 who's charged with the offense of a failure to identify? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
This case is a Class B misdemeanor. It's possible in this case that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes, sir, I do.
I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you have signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do it in open court. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did your attorney explain it to you?
Yes, she did.
And do you understand it?
I do.
Hold on, let me sign this. Are you a citizen of this country?
I am a citizen. Yes, sir.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, and you have signed it and your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
So then, to the offense of failure to identify, how do you plead?
No
Guilty,
contest.
not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
And you understand that on a plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Besides a plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, has anybody promised you anything in order to get you to do this?
No, sir.
You're doing this of your own free will.
Yes, sir.
Is there a plea bargain? Can I ask the state to please recite it? There is.
The agreement's a $0 fine, court cost, 19 days in the Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and if it pleases the court, we ask you find the judgment satisfied.
That's your understanding of the plea bargain, Ms. Kramer?
It is, Judge.
Do you agree to this, Mr. Lee?
Yes, sir.
Then, Mr. Lee, the court having heard your plea of no contest, on that plea, the court does find you guilty. I do follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 19 days in the Bear County Jail. Give you credit for time served, time and money run current. The judgment is satisfied. If this is the only case holding you, then you should be released sometime today. Okay? Can't
Amen.
tell you exactly when that'll be, but it'll be sometime today. All right?
Thank you.
Good luck to you. Take care.
You too.
Thank you, Judge.
God bless you
Ms.
guys.
Kramer, thank you. You can be
Obviously.
excused.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so what do we got now? All right, we're waiting on people, so I'm going to sign, Mr. Espinosa, your motion to dismiss that you sent to me on Trevino.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
Judge, may I confer with the state for a little bit on the MTR?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go to 6. I'll send
Okay.
you there.
Judge, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Are you-
I went over the threshold competency questions with him. He seems to understand and he does want to take this deal and he knows what he's charged with. But I just wanted to let you know that.
Okay, we're just gonna hope we get through this. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Judge.
Okay, let's hope we can get through it. All right, let me see. The probation officer is confirmed with the prosecutor. If you just give her a minute, we'll do your case next, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
That's on Mooney.
Ms. Sett, are we ready on Moody?
Yeah, we're
ready?
just waiting for Alex Valverde, the prosecutor, they're
Oh.
conferring right now on a
Okay.
case. All right,
Okay, got it.
as soon as they finish, then we'll do Mooney.
I'm right here, Mr. Moore. Look at the judge.
Okay, there's Mr. Moody, Judge.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
hey, Alex, Ramirez,
He's not here. He's in the restroom.
Okay.
Judge.
can you hold on Mr. Mooney for just a minute? I need a prosecutor and she's conferring with somebody.
I just have him sit for a minute.
Yeah, just have him sit for a minute. Okay, Terry, can you do me a favor? Go in there and tell them we have a plea.
Yeah, got it, Judge. Going in there.
And if
All
we,
right, Judge.
they're in 6.
It's not your first rodeo.
The guy over there is here citing. Jerry took them all.
What?
He took them to the restroom all.
Oh, you did? The
Yeah,
girls?
don't take them
Okay.
anymore. They keep fucking old.
I already sent him to the restroom once.
What's good to
Social
know?
butterfly. I already told
Social
her.
butter.
You're like you're running for sheriff.
Oh, okay. Tell me that when I bring her here.
Tell you what, I told Sylvia.
But now she's telling me.
Well, don't we take it again?
Okay.
Okay, Alex, I'm gonna mute you, because I think your conversation is getting spilled over. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. I'm not gonna mute you because we got the prosecutor back out. All right, we're ready on a plea on Mooney. Can we get Mooney in front of?
Mooney.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Mooney, can you raise your right hand, please?
Yeah.
Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Okay, do you see the screen, sir?
All right, yeah.
Okay, is your name Raymond Mooney?
All right, yeah.
Are you the same Raymond Mooney who in this cause number 732-072, who's charged with the offense of criminal trespass of property? Is that you?
All right, yes, me, yeah.
Okay. This case is a Class B misdemeanor, and it's possible in this case that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case, sir?
Oh, yeah, I was trying.
You understand that, right?
All right.
Some more?
Okay. I'm looking at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you've signed and that your attorney signed.
All
And when
right.
you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do it in open court. Is that correct?
Yeah, all right.
Okay. I'm now looking at a document on my screen that's entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed this document, so is your attorney. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yeah, all right.
And did your attorney explain this document to you?
No, you didn't.
Okay. Sir, can you look at the screen for a minute? You see that computer screen in front of you?
Yeah, yeah.
This document that you've signed and that your attorney signed, did you go over this document with your attorney?
No, I didn't know.
Mr. Mooney, do you remember talking about your constitutional rights to a jury trial and the other rights?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I don't remember going over nobody.
Ms. Settle,
remember
do you
when
want to go
Yeah.
back in the breakout room with him?
I guess I do, Judge.
Okay. Let's try going back in the breakout room with him, and then we'll try it one more time after that. If it doesn't work, then it won't work. Okay?
All right.
Go back to number one for me. Back to number one. Thank you.
Did he say one?
He
One.
said,
Okay, Ms. Settle, go back to one. You should be able to do it on your own because you're already there. We're there. You
okay.
can do it. So it's three
Okay.
dots. What are the 3 dots?
And what's happening, Miss Silver's on Miss Silver's case and on that MTR? What's going on that?
Miss
Do I
Silver?
need to know anything from the prosecutor or the probation officer?
Okay, do you have any questions for me?
No, not at this time.
Okay, yeah. So they're only charging you with that DWI. They did find 2 Xanax, but we're not worried about that at all.
Ms. Silver?
Okay, I think she's on another conversation.
Yes, I'm here.
Judge.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, on Hamal,
Yes,
let me look. I got paperwork on my screen for both the MTR and the new case. Are they both pleased? What's going on there?
Um,
Hold on,
Yes,
Mr. Hamal, I'm not
when
talking to
I
you.
when I talked with Aurelie, she was to discuss with her client whether we would be doing pleas or pursuing Veterans Treatment Court. So I haven't heard what the result of that was because they were just set in 15 on 425 and discussed VTC. So I need an update from Ms.
Okay, and I
Silver.
just checked Mocha, Judge. I checked the system, and these cases are no longer in 15. They transferred to County Court 6. Yeah, they transferred. I just checked it.
So my plea paperwork says 15.
You're right. Both cases were transferred to 6 because at the last hearing on April 21st, there was a discussion of Veterans Court.
Yes.
So Judge Vada ordered that both cases be transferred there so your client could apply for Veterans Court.
Yes.
So
Okay.
now these MTRs aren't even in 15 anymore. I mean, the MTR in the case, they're both in 6 now.
So what's the upshot of that? So we reset this to find out what's going to happen in these cases? Or not?
I don't think we can hear them because they're now in 6. Is that true, Terry? I mean, we don't hear 6 cases.
They're in 6 right now, but that'd be Corinne, but I don't know, Miss Silver, do you want to proceed with these, please? I mean, what?
I do want to proceed. I did ask my client what he'd prefer, the VTC route or the JSAT route.
Okay.
And
I tell you what, Miss Silver, I'm not, if we don't do county court 6 cases and we don't have permission to do those cases, I want you to double check with county court 6. All right. We can, and it's not going to hurt anything to reset this a couple of days. Can we do that? Or whatever's good on your schedule.
May I call right now? Can I,
Yeah, let's put this gentleman off to the side and then go ahead and get off of I mean, just mute yourself and call and find out what you're gonna do with these cases. Okay.
Libby, come back, please.
Yeah.
All right. Now then, we'll try Moody again.
Yes, sir.
It always happens in these small docket cases. We have all these special cases. Okay. Mr. Moody.
Yeah.
Let me hold on. Let me get your paperwork back up on my screen. All right.
You're not gonna grow any longer, so watch out. See.
Loading. All right, now let me share my screen. Okay.
Let's go.
We're on your paperwork. And basically we're talking about this document called a waiver of constitutional rights that you have signed and that your attorney has signed. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yeah.
Okay. And did your attorney explain this document to you?
No.
It's what we just talked about, Mr. Mooney. What we just talked about in the breakout room, that your rights, your right to a jury trial.
Right.
Okay, you understand that, right?
But what does that mean?
Ms. Settle, I'm sorry. I'm going to send this one to Carruthers. All right.
All right, Judge, thank you.
I'm sorry. Okay. Put Mr. Mooney off to the side.
Mr. Mooney, I'll see you again, please.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Good. Put right on here, send to Carruthers.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Corinne will send that to Carruthers. You know how to do that, Corinne?
All right, I'm going to trash this then. Okay.
Yo.
So that leaves us with Hamal. That's the last case, and Miss Silver's
Correct, Judge. And
checking on that.
yes,
While
while she's
she
working
is
on that.
working on that, can I have
Pretrial is here,
Miss
Judge.
Jennifer or
she's here.
whoever's handling it?
Good morning,
Jennifer,
Judge.
good morning. Let's go over the dockets. First of all, the misdemeanor dockets. Okay.
Yes,
Number 1 should be here.
should be here.
Number 2.
Refuse.
Judge, the bailiffs are telling me to hold on that going over the docket. Give me a second, Judge. Give him a second.
Okay. All right. Never mind.
Okay.
Did we lose Miss Silver?
No, Judge, she went to talk to, she's in room 6 with Valverde.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, Ms. Espinosa,
Yes, Judge.
were you in there talking with Valverde and Silver?
They just tried to pull me into breakout 7, and as soon as I clicked accept, it brought me back to the main. So I don't know.
Hey, you should be in room 6.
Okay, I'll go to 6.
Yeah, they're in 6, yeah.
Ms. Espinosa, can you come into the breakout room, please? 6. Oh, she's there now.
Woody.
Okay, Alex. Gil,
Yes, yes.
can we go over this? Can I go over this docket?
Okay, we're ready, Judge.
Hey, no, I was about ready to go over the docket with Jennifer, and then they told me to stop. Now I want to know, can I go over the docket with Jennifer?
Yes, we're ready. Yes, Judge, go ahead, Judge. They're saying you're
Okay.
ready. They're ready.
Okay. All right, Jennifer? Are you there?
I'm here, Judge.
Okay. Number 1, is he here?
Number 1 will be here.
Number 2,
Refused.
refused. Okay, 3 on bond, 4,
Will be here.
5 not handled, 6 and 6,
Will be here.
7
They took him to the courthouse.
courthouse,
To reset.
8 and 9 on bond, 10
They did not bring him down. We're gonna have to reset him.
reset,
Yes, Judge.
11 and 12 either on bond or refused, 13,
Will be here.
14 through 18 either on bond or not handled, and 19 as well, either on bond or not handled, correct?
Correct.
20,
Should be here.
21, and by the way, 13 is going to be here, right?
Yes, Judge.
21 through 24 on bond, is that right?
That is right.
25,
Will be here.
26 through 27
Release.
on bond,
Yes.
28,
28 will be here.
29 to 31 on bond, 32,
32 will be here.
33 and 34 either on bond or charge entered in here in error, right?
Yes.
35,
35 and 36 will be here.
37 on bond, correct?
Correct.
38,
Will be here.
39 to 48 on bond are not handled, correct?
Correct.
Okay, 49 on bond,
Right. Okay, thank you.
50,
Will be here.
51 through 55 on bond are not handled.
Correct.
56,
Will be here.
57 through 60 on bond are not handled.
Correct.
61,
Will be here.
62 to 72, either on bond or not handled.
Correct.
73 to 75 on bond.
Correct.
76,
Refused.
refused. 77,
Will be here.
78 and 79 on bond.
Correct.
What about 80?
Refused.
81,
Refused.
82 to 85 on bond.
Correct.
86,
86 and 87 will be here.
88 on bond. What about 89?
Will be here.
90 through 94 on bond.
95 will be here.
Okay. And 95 will need a interpreter, Terry.
Yes, Judge.
And 96 through 98 on bond, correct?
Correct.
Okay, looking at the felonies now. Number 1 on bond, number 2,
Will be here.
3 through 6 on bond,
Correct.
We did.
7 refused,
7 picked up a warrant this morning.
so not handled and refused, right?
Correct.
8,
Will be here.
9, and 10 either on bond or not handled.
Correct.
11 through 17 not handled or on bond.
Number 14 refused, Judge.
Okay.
Jail.
18,
18 will be here.
19 on bond, 20 refused,
Refused, yes.
21 not handled, 22
Refused.
refused, 23 on bond, 24,
Will be here.
25 through 27 not handled or on bond,
Correct.
28,
Will be here.
29,
He was not brought down. He's gonna be a reset.
30, charge in an error,
Correct.
30, and 31 refused,
Yes, Judge.
32 and 33 not handled,
Correct.
34 through 39 on bond are not handled or refused,
Correct.
40,
Will be here.
41 through 45 either not handled or on bond,
Correct.
46 through 45 either on bond or not handled. What about 50
50 was released on bond as well.
on bond? 51,
Will be here.
52 to 56 not handled or on bond,
Correct.
and 57 through 63 either not handled or on bond. What
Correct.
about 64?
Will be here.
Okay, so we've gone through the docket. In the meantime, Attorney Silver, what's going on with your client?
Time you wanna go?
Ms. Silver?
Time you wanna go?
I'm going to ask you to unmute. Ms. Silver?
There she
Ms.
is.
Silver,
Yes, I'm here.
what's going on with your
Un
client?
segundo. Yes.
Ms. Silver?
Yes, sir. I spoke to County Court 6 coordinator, Monica. She did state that we can proceed with the plea and that they will cancel the VTC screening that was scheduled for this Friday.
Okay, so then, and what's the deal then? Is he going to plead on the MTR and the new case?
Correct, Your Honor, and we have plea paperwork, one for each.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. So then, let me find his paperwork then on Hamal. And let me do the new case first on the second. It's going to be the 56 case. Okay. Can I get Arjun, I guess, Hamal, in front of the camera, please?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hamal, can you raise your right hand for me?
Yes, sir.
Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Put your hand down.
Thank you.
I'm about to share my screen with you. Is your name Arjun Hamal?
Correct.
Are you the same Arjun Hamal who in this cause number 730156, who's charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated as a second offense? Is that you?
That was me. Yes, sir.
And for this case, it's possible that you could be punished anywhere from a minimum of 30 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $4,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case, in this case?
I understand.
Are you also the same Arjun Hamal who in cause number 706250, who's currently on deferred adjudication for the offense of driving while intoxicated as a first offense? Is that you in that case?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. I'm looking now on my screen at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video, which you have filed in both cause numbers, and you have signed it and your attorney signed it. When you filed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do it in open court. Is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
We did.
And did your attorney explain it to you?
Yes, Judge.
And do you understand it?
I did.
Okay. Hold on. Let me sign this document.
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you a citizen of this country?
No, sir.
Do you understand that a plea of guilty or a finding of guilty could affect your immigration status in this country?
I understand. I was explained it
Okay.
my
All right. Hold on. And by that, I mean, if you have a green card, it's possible you could lose your green card. If it's possible you could lose your right to become a naturalized American citizen, and it is possible that you could be deported. Do you understand those three possibilities?
I understand.
Ms. Silva, did you explain the possible immigration consequences to your client, and does he understand them?
Yes, we explained removability as well as inadmissibility, as well as residency and citizenship consequences.
And does he understand them?
He did.
Okay. I'm looking now at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You have signed this on both cases, and your attorney has signed it in both cases. On your new case, when you signed this, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain on this new case, on the new DWI second, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, on the deferred case, in that case, when you signed in that other case, what you told me was that you understand that if I revoke your deferred and adjudicate you guilty in that case, you understand that you will have a limited right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, so then, in cause number 730156, where you're charged with DWI second, in that case, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Okay. On the other case, where you're on probation or deferred adjudication, there's been a motion to revoke your probation and to adjudicate you guilty filed. In that case, that alleges that during the term of your probation that you violated the conditions of your probation. Could I ask the district attorney to please read the alleged violation?
State is proceeding on violated condition number 1, which reads, on or about the 19th day of March 2024 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Arjun Hamal committed the offense of driving while intoxicated in violation of condition number 1.
And to that allegation, sir, how do you plead? True or not true?
True.
Okay. In either one of these cases, has anybody forced you to enter your pleas?
No, Judge.
Besides the plea bargains that your lawyer got for you? Besides that, anyone promise you anything in either one of these cases to get you to enter your plea?
No, Judge.
Are you entering your pleas of your own free will?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, can I have the plea bargain? If it's the same, it can be done once, otherwise do it by cause number. What's going on here?
Your Honor, in the MTR case, we ask that you enter an adjudication of guilt, revoke community supervision, and sentence to, in both causes, a $0 fine, court cost, 44 days in the Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and if these please the court, we ask you find the judgment satisfied.
Okay, that's the plea bargain in both cases, correct?
Correct, Judge.
Do you agree to this? Is that your understanding of the plea bargain, Ms. Silver?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you agree to this, Mr. Hamal?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, then Mr. Hamal, on your new case on the DWI second, in that case, the court, having heard you plea of guilty, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 44 days in the Bear County Jail, give you credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent. The judgment is satisfied. I'm going to type in here, defendant is indigent. That may or may not help him in the future if he wants to try and reinstate his license.
Understood.
Okay, so I've done the new case. Now I got to find the paperwork on the MTR, so give me 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay, I'm now on the MTR paperwork.
Just ones, all the ones that are checked off. Yeah,
Yours.
Okay, on the probation case, hold on 1 minute. The court, having heard you plea of 2 on the probation case, to the allegation, which was number 1, correct?
Oh, you hit in front of the judge? Yes, sir.
Yes, Judge.
Go ahead.
The court, having heard that plea of 2, on that plea of 2, the court finds that it's true. I revoke your probation. I adjudicate you guilty of the underlying offense of driving while intoxicated as a first offense. I sentence you, and I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 44 days in the Bear County Jail. I give you credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent. The judgment is satisfied. Do you know if he has any other holds on him, Ms. Silver?
He does not, Your Honor.
Okay, so if these are the only cases holding you, then you should be released sometime today, okay?
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge, and thank you, Ms. Silver. Thank you, everybody.
Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Ms. Silver, you can be excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
One side.
Okay, now am I going to hear the magic words from somebody?
Turn off YouTube, Canales.